Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Dental Lovers. Today our topic is permanent mandibular first molar. So this tooth is numbered according to different system. According to the Palmer system, it is numbered as 6 on both the sides, 6 on the left side and 6 on the right side. According to the universal system, it is numbered as 19 on the left side and 30 on the right side. According to the Federation Dentaire Internationale, which is the universally accepted system, it is numbered as 3-6 on the left side and 4-6 on the right side. Talking about its chronology, so first we'll talk about its first evidence of calcification, which is at birth. Then the enamel is completed in 2.5 to 3 years. Eruptions occur in 6 to 7 years. It is also known as a 6-year molar. The root is completed in 9 to 10 years of age. While talking about its measurements, the cervico-occlusal length of the crown is 7.5 mm. The length of the root is 14 mm. Mesodistal diameter at crown is 11 mm, whereas the mesodistal diameter of crown at cervix is 9 mm. The labiobuccal lingual diameter at crown is 10.5 mm, whereas at cervix it is 9 mm. Curvature of cervical line mesially is 1 mm, and the curvature of cervical line distally is 0. So, from the buccal aspect, the crown appears to be roughly trapezoidal in shape. Mainly 3 cusps are visible from this aspect: the mesiobuccal cusp, the distobuccal cusp, and the distal cusp. 2 developmental grooves can be seen: the mesiobuccal developmental groove and the distobuccal developmental groove. The cervical line is almost regular, whereas the root is bifurcated to form 2 roots. One is the mesial root, one is the distal root. The bifurcation point is 3 mm below the cervical line, and the apical third of the mesial root tapers more distally as compared to the distal root. Now the lingual aspect. You can see 2 cusps. One is the mesiolingual cusp, another one is the distolingual cusp. So these are higher as compared to the buccal cusp. Both of them are differentiated through the lingual developmental groove. The cervical line here is irregular. The point of differentiation, or we can see the root bifurcation, lies 4 mm below the cervical line. From this aspect also we can see the mesial root and the distal root. Now the mesial aspect. In this, the buccal outline is more convex as compared to the lingual outline. 2 cusps can be seen from this region. One is the mesiobuccal cusp, which is flat, whereas the other one is the mesiolingual cusp, which is more sharp. There is a presence of mesial marginal ridge, which is 1 mm below both the cusp tips. The purple area lying here is your mesial contact area. The cervical line is irregular, which is higher lingually, whereas lower buccally. There is a presence of a mesial root here, which contain deep developmental groove. Now the distal aspect. From the distal aspect, in the crown portion, we can see all the 5 cusps, that are the mesiobuccal cusp, distobuccal cusp, the distal cusp, distolingual cusp, and the mesiolingual cusp. The distal cusp here is more buccally than the center portion. Here the purple area is the distal contact area, which lies at a higher level as compared to the mesial contact area, and it also lies just below your distal cusp. The cervical line here comes straight buccolingually, but it depends towards the root just below the distal contact area. Here, from this aspect, we can see both the roots, that is your distal root and the mesial root. Now we'll talk about the very important aspect, that is the occlusal aspect. The occlusal aspect of this mandibular first molar is quadrilateral in shape, and here the 5 cusps are present, that is the mesiobuccal cusp, mesiolingual cusp, distolingual cusp, distobuccal cusp, and the distal cusp. The distal cusp is the smallest cusp. Other than this, all the 4 cusps are considered as major cusps. Mainly 3 fossas are present. One is the central fossa, which is the main fossa, appears as a concavity on its occlusal surface. Other 2 are the mesial triangular fossa and the distal triangular fossa. Now, there are mainly 4 type of developmental grooves. One is the mesial developmental groove, distal developmental groove, lingual developmental groove, and some supplemental groove. All of them meet at a point on the central fossa that is known as central pit. Thank you, friends. That's all for today's lecture. I know this lecture is long. Thank you for your patience. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and share this video as much as possible. And please let me know in the comment section below if you want any other topic. Thank you once again.